What's up, ninjas? This episode might be a little bit weird. Hello guys, it's Inquisitor here, and I am here with another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle review. Now, in last episode, well, it was really, like, what happened? It was really crazy, and I guess experimental episode is what I call it. It's when it's so weird, yet you don't know if you dislike it or like it or not. You're just like, okay, this is happening. And I know you guys are wondering, like, why didn't you do the return episode for the Ninja Turtles? It's because I prefer the viewers themselves to just make up their mind whether they liked it or not. I don't want to do a review because there's so many opinions out there and so many people have already done reviews. I'm like, okay, I'll just give you guys some time. Just do it yourself. Just how'd you like it? Anyway, so this episode, Krang Conspiracy, has come out this week, and it was very, very crangy, I guess you could say. It's weird. So I have a wine glass full of Snapple to celebrate. Let us begin. Anyway, so the turtles start out. This episode starts out with the turtles running on the rooftop. April's running behind them because she has to get used to this because they run for like sometimes 12 hours straight, but they were running for 3 hours now. She's just wiped out, ready to vomit, and that's how I would be trying to catch up with the turtles. I've always wondered how long they run. They just said, we've already been doing this just for 3 hours. It's nothing that bad. I'm like, 3 hours? I don't care how much training you had. I cannot run for 3 hours. Anyway, so as they're running, they stop, take a break for a minute, because she needs to catch her breath, and some guy has been taking pictures of them in the rooftops, and they spot him, and it was a little creepy, because why are you taking pictures, man? I can understand the turtles with taking pictures of April, too. So they follow the dude into his apartment and find out there's so many pictures of the turtles. Not just the turtles, actually. Of April as well. There's one as a baby. And and then you see this guy, and he's old. I'm sorry. What I mean is, it's weird. If you have my mindset, it's creepy, dude. Why? I understand if you see Mutant Turtles, you're like, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. But if you see a teenage girl that you've just been following around for, I don't know how many years, since she was a baby, it's a little creepy to get a hobby. A different one. And apparently, he explains to the turtles that the Krang has been here for decades, centuries, I don't know how long, but for a very long time, and I've been looking for a human subject to be suitable for the mutagen, for testing, to get it right for our world. Apparently, April's mom was put through one of these tests, and she was almost perfection, but she wasn't right. So it turns out that April was a perfection for that mutagen, so now that's why they want her. But he's been following the Krang for all this time. So he explains that to the turtles, and the turtles end up being fine with that. Like, okay, you're old dude taking pictures of us for so many months, and for her, 15 years. No biggie. And, of course, the Krang probably are aware of his presence and have to take down this guy. I forgot his name. I'm looking it up, I'm sorry. They have to take down this guy. So they go into his apartment and say, this is the one who's been taking pictures of the one known as Krang, and is now alliance with the ones who are called the Turtles. I had a Leo moment right there, didn't I? Anyway, so basically they take down they basically wreck the place. And I'm sorry, this one moment, I don't know if it happened right then and there, but Donnie pretty much saves April at this point in time. Like, watch out, and she says, oh, watch out for yourself. I'm like, are you in a mood today, April? I'm sorry. She was all like, protect yourself, Donnie. I'm like, excuse me. She was like in a toot. She had a little toot there, and like, I'm sorry, Donatello just saved your butt there. Don't need it. Give him some respect. Jeez, gosh darn it. Is it Casey? Talk about your problems. Anyway. Gosh darn it. I'm sorry, she annoyed me this episode. I'm sorry for your April fans out there. She annoyed the heck out of me. Anyway, so the Krang basically take down the apartment, like the entire apartment. So the dude tried to get his notes and he lost it. That must have sucked. And so they go out and he says that you have to infiltrate TCRI and get all the information from April and delete it all from TCRI. And they're like, TCRI? Turns out they rebuild TCRI in such a quick notice. I'm like, how? I know you're aliens, but come on, how do you do it that fast? Anyway, so they do, and April was told to stay behind with the creepy old dude. And honestly, I wouldn't have followed the turtles. I would have been like, okay, I'm going to go home now. But she decides, hey, I want to put myself in danger and follow the turtles because I'm a tough girl. I want to learn. I want to do some action. Just listen. Listen when they tell you to look out. I don't understand why these girls in Ninja Turtles, when they're told to look out, they just like, they get snatched. Oh, stay here. No, I just want to follow you. Use your brain. I don't care how old you are. Use your brain, okay? Anyway, so she decides not to, and she follows the guys into the CCRI. Of course, she doesn't want to ask for help, when she is fighting one of the Krang droids, and she, of course, gets snatched. That's what you get for not asking for help. Wouldn't be so mad at Donatello now, are ya? You're welcome. I'm sorry. But she ends up running back, saying, guys, run, and the Krang droids are after them. They run into the, cell room, and it's locked. And all of a sudden, the gas comes in, and then April starts laughing, really creepy, like she's... Is that a good word? But she just sounds so different. She starts laughing like she's insane, and her eyes get all, big, and, she smiles like this, and it's, really creepy. And she's like, there is no escape, turtles. There is no escape. She doesn't sound like that, but she starts going crazy. And it turns out it's not the real April, and the Krang have been making clones of Aprils. Because they go into this new room, and there is, a dozens and dozens of Aprils in there. I'm like, that's not creepy at all. This is just a creep-tastic episode, isn't it? And while Donatello is trying to delete all the computer information of April starts screaming, and Raph ends up going after her. And this is Donnie. I'm sorry, this quote was funny. I wanted to do that. That's funny. And so Raph is unsuccessful, but the Krang have April strapped down to this operation table, and are gonna take a needle to her head and take the DNA that way. And so Raph couldn't get her, but Raph is there to witness the fact that when April screamed, a shockwave came down and shut down all the Krang droids and made everything shake and break, and it was crazy. Now back to where the other turtles are. The Krang released a April reject clone, April Derp, and you gotta see it to believe it, trust me. It's the craziest thing I think I've ever seen on Ninja Turtles. It's what? She keeps going derp, 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 April derp, 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 and it's the funniest thing, yet disturbing thing I think I've ever seen in my life of Ninja Turtle-ness, and it's what? It was so weird. So they end up deleting the information of April on the computers, but they release all the April clones and had to fight, and of course April does get mixed up in that, and they don't know which one it is, and she holds up the fan she has, it's me, I'm right here, and they slice off the heads. I thought this action was cool, because now they're able to, because it's not the real April. Totally makes sense. If you're not the real character, you can totally get your head chopped off right through here, And it was cool. It was a cool fight. And towards the end, Don's taking a DNA sample, and turns out he reveals to April that she is not just human, but she is also part alien, so it makes her a mutant, kind of. So she's not exactly human. So Mikey got excited about this. He was really happy about that. I thought that was funny. And so she freaks out. She's like, I'm not human. And I don't know what happened to the old guy. He said, okay, took the van of Krang, like, rescued the guys and dropped them off. They're not in the lair, but, like, hey, you guys can walk from here. I don't know what happened. Like, gave Leo a card with his number on it, saying, okay, if you need any information about Krang, call me. Call me. Because I want to take more pictures. Either way, creepy old dude. I don't trust him entirely still. I don't know about you guys, but I don't trust this guy. I don't care how nice he is. I don't know if he's helpful. I don't trust you. You're an unknown character to me from Ninja Turtle history. I don't trust you. Like, I know. Not like I hate you. I just, like, keep your distance. Anyway, what did you guys think about the new Ninja Turtle episode? And also, what did you think about the first episode that came out for this not new season, but the new half of the season? Leave your questions and comments down below. Leave a like if you liked it. And tell me what references you got from the first episode that you got. There was a lot. Hopefully you can catch them all. I'm going to stop this episode. I'm really sick.